Chapter 1: The Third Eye Across Cultures. The concept of the third eye, a mystical and spiritual symbol representing an enhanced state of perception and intuition, has captivated the imagination and reverence of various cultures and spiritual traditions throughout history. Often depicted as a gateway to higher consciousness and spiritual insight, the third eye transcends the limitations of ordinary vision, providing access to deeper levels of understanding and universal truth. Two prominent examples of the third eye's significance can be found in ancient Egypt with the Eye of Horus and in Hinduism with the Ajna chakra. Ancient Egypt and the Eye of Horus. In the ancient civilization of Egypt, the Eye of Horus stands out as one of the most enduring and powerful symbols. Also known as the Wadjet, the Eye of Horus is deeply embedded in the mythology, religion, and culture of ancient Egypt. It represents protection, royal power, and good health. Its intricate symbolism and profound significance have intrigued scholars and spiritual seekers alike, suggesting that it may also serve as a representation of the third eye. The mythology surrounding the Eye of Horus is rooted in the story of Horus, the falcon-headed god of the sky, kingship, and protection. According to Egyptian mythology, Horus was the son of Osiris, the god of the afterlife, and Isis, the goddess of magic and motherhood. The narrative of the Eye of Horus begins with the violent conflict between Horus and his uncle Set, who had murdered Osiris to usurp the throne. In the ensuing battle to avenge his father's death and reclaim the throne of Egypt, Horus lost his left eye. This eye was later restored by the goddess Hathor or the god Thoth, depending on the version of the myth. The restored eye came to symbolize healing and protection, and it was imbued with powerful magical properties. The right eye of Horus was associated with the sun and represented rationality and order, while the left eye, linked to the moon, symbolized intuition, healing, and the mystical. This duality of the eyes highlights the balance between rational and intuitive aspects of perception, a concept that resonates with the idea of the third eye. The Eye of Horus was not merely a mythological symbol, but also played a crucial role in the daily life and spiritual practices of ancient Egyptians. It was commonly used as an amulet for protection against evil, illness, and misfortune. Amulets in the shape of the Eye of Horus were placed in tombs to safeguard the deceased on their journey to the afterlife. The symbol was also used in hieroglyphic writing, temple art, and various rituals to invoke divine protection and favor. The design of the Eye of Horus is deeply symbolic, with each part of the eye corresponding to a specific fraction and sense. The central part of the eye represents sight. The eyebrow symbolizes thought. The spiral under the eye denotes hearing. The triangular shape on the side signifies smell, and the teardrop represents taste. This intricate design reflects a comprehensive understanding of the senses and their interconnectedness, emphasizing the holistic perception that the third eye is believed to offer. Moreover, the eye of Horus is often associated with the pineal gland, a small pine-cone-shaped organ located in the center of the brain. This gland has fascinated both ancient mystics and modern scientists due to its unique properties and potential connection to spiritual experiences. The pineal gland is sensitive to light and regulates the production of melatonin, a hormone that influences sleep patterns and circadian rhythms. Some researchers suggest that the pineal gland may also produce dimethyltryptamine, DMT, a compound known for inducing altered states of consciousness. The association between the eye of Horus and the pineal gland is further supported by the similarities in their shapes and symbolic functions. Just as the eye of Horus represents enhanced perception and spiritual vision, the pineal gland is often regarded as the seat of the soul and a portal to higher dimensions of reality. The ancient Egyptians' reverence for the eye of Horus and their sophisticated understanding of its symbolic significance suggests that they may have recognized the pineal gland's role in spiritual awakening and consciousness. The alignment of the pyramids with the stars is another testament to the Egyptians' connection to the divine through the third eye. The Great Pyramid of Giza, for instance, is aligned with the constellation of Orion, which was associated with Osiris, the god of the afterlife. This precise alignment reflects the Egyptians' belief in the interconnectedness of the cosmos and their desire to harmonize earthly structures with celestial patterns. Such alignments were believed to facilitate the flow of divine energy and enhance spiritual vision, further emphasizing the importance of the third eye in their spiritual practices. In summary, the Eye of Horus is a powerful symbol that encapsulates the ancient Egyptians' profound understanding of protection, healing, and spiritual vision. Its connection to the third eye is evident in its association with intuition, enhanced perception, and the pineal gland. Through their reverence for the Eye of Horus and their alignment of sacred structures with celestial patterns, the ancient Egyptians demonstrated their deep connection to the divine and their quest for spiritual enlightenment. Hinduism and Ajna Chakra. In the rich and diverse spiritual tradition of Hinduism, the concept of the third eye is intimately linked to the Ajna Chakra, also known as the sixth chakra or the brow chakra. The chakras are energy centers within the body that play a crucial role in the flow of prana, or life force energy. Each chakra is associated with specific physical, emotional, and spiritual attributes, and the Ajna Chakra, located between the eyebrows, is regarded as the center of intuition, insight, and spiritual vision. The word ajna is derived from the Sanskrit root ajn, which means to know or to perceive. This chakra is often depicted as a lotus flower with two petals, symbolizing the duality of mind and the unity that can be achieved through spiritual awakening. The Ajna Chakra is associated with the color indigo, which represents deep perception and inner knowledge. It is also linked to the element of light, reflecting its role in illuminating the mind and enhancing spiritual vision. The activation of the Ajna Chakra is believed to open the third eye, allowing individuals to access higher states of consciousness and perceive truths beyond the material world. This process is often achieved through meditation, a practice that is central to Hindu spiritual traditions. Meditation on the Ajna chakra involves focusing attention on the area between the eyebrows and visualizing a bright indigo light. This practice helps to quiet the mind, enhance intuition, and cultivate inner awareness. The significance of the Ajna chakra is deeply rooted in Hindu philosophy and cosmology. According to the teachings of the Upanishads, ancient Hindu scriptures, the physical world is an illusion, Maya, that veils the true nature of reality. The Ajna chakra, as the center of spiritual vision, enables individuals to see beyond this illusion and perceive the underlying unity of all existence. It is through the awakening of the third eye that one can achieve moksha, or liberation from the cycle of birth and death. In Hindu mythology, the third eye is often associated with Lord Shiva, one of the principal deities of the Hindu pantheon. Shiva is depicted with a third eye on his forehead, symbolizing his ability to see beyond the ordinary and access profound spiritual insight. The opening of Shiva's third eye is said to unleash a powerful energy that can destroy ignorance and illusions, paving the way for spiritual transformation and enlightenment. The concept of the third eye and the Ajna chakra also plays a significant role in various yogic practices. Kundalini yoga, for instance, involves the awakening of the dormant spiritual energy, Kundalini, that lies coiled at the base of the spine. Through the practice of specific postures, asanas, breath control, pranayama, and meditation, this energy is gradually guided upward through the chakras, ultimately reaching the Ajna chakra. The activation of the third eye in this context leads to heightened awareness, expanded consciousness, and a direct experience of the divine. The teachings of Swami Vivekananda, a prominent Hindu monk and philosopher, further illustrate the importance of the third eye in Hindu spirituality. Vivekananda emphasized the practice of concentration and meditation on the Ajna chakra as a means to develop inner vision and spiritual insight. He taught that by focusing on this chakra, individuals could transcend the limitations of the mind and access higher realms of consciousness. In addition to meditation, the practice of Tritaka, or yogic gazing, is another method used to activate the Ajna chakra. Tritaka involves fixing the gaze on a single point, such as a candle flame or a sacred symbol, without blinking. This practice helps to develop concentration, purify the mind, and stimulate the third eye. By maintaining a steady gaze, practitioners can enter a meditative state and enhance their intuitive and perceptual abilities. The benefits of activating the Ajna chakra extend beyond spiritual insight and intuition. It is also believed to promote physical and emotional well-being. When the Ajna chakra is balanced and open, individuals may experience improved mental clarity, better decision-making abilities, and a heightened sense of inner peace. Conversely, an imbalanced or blocked Ajna chakra can lead to confusion, indecisiveness, and a lack of direction in life. The third eye's significance in Hinduism is not limited to individual spiritual practice, but also extends to the broader cultural and artistic expressions of the tradition. Hindu temple architecture, for example, often incorporates symbolic elements that represent the chakras and the flow of spiritual energy. The central tower, Shikara, of a temple is considered the axis mundi, connecting the earthly and divine realms, and is often aligned with the position of the Ajna chakra. Furthermore, classical Indian dance forms, such as Bharatanatyam and Kathak, use symbolic gestures, mudras, and expressions, abhinaya, to convey spiritual themes and narratives. The portrayal of deities with a third eye, the depiction of the chakras, and the use of eye movements to represent inner vision are common elements in these performances, reflecting the cultural integration of the concept of the third eye. The influence of the third eye and the Ajna chakra in Hinduism is also evident in the tradition of sacred art and iconography. Hindu deities, saints, and sages are often depicted with a third eye, symbolizing their heightened spiritual awareness and insight. Mandalas, geometric designs used in meditation and ritual, frequently include representations of the third eye as a focal point for concentration and contemplation. In contemporary times, the concept of the third eye continues to resonate with spiritual seekers and practitioners around the world. The widespread interest in yoga, meditation, and mindfulness practices has brought greater attention to the Ajna chakra and its role in personal transformation and spiritual growth. The third eye is seen as a symbol of the quest for inner wisdom and the realization of one's highest potential. In conclusion, the concept of the third eye holds a profound and multifaceted significance across various cultures and spiritual traditions. In ancient Egypt, the Eye of Horus symbolizes protection, healing, and spiritual vision, reflecting the Egyptians' deep connection to the divine and their understanding of the interconnectedness of the senses. In Hinduism, the Ajna chakra represents intuition, insight, and the ability to perceive higher truths, playing a central role in spiritual practices and philosophical teachings. Both traditions emphasize the transformative power of the third eye, inviting individuals to awaken their inner vision and access deeper levels of consciousness. As we explore the esoteric dimensions of Jesus' teachings in this book, the third eye serves as a powerful symbol of the spiritual insight and enlightenment that lie at the heart of his message.